From translation, ISV, International Standard Version. This 251 day of the year. Today we are reading passages Ezekiel 28 to 30. Ezekiel chapter 28, verses 1 to 26. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, say to the ruler of Tyre, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Your heart is proud, and you have said, I am a god. I sit on the sea, enthroned among the gods. You are wiser than Daniel, and no secret is hidden from you. By your wisdom and understanding, you have gained riches, and you have amassed gold and silver in your treasuries. By your great wisdom, you have multiplied your wealth, and your heart has become proud because of your wealth. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Because you think you are wiser than I, and because your heart is so proud, I will bring foreigners against you, the most ruthless of the nations. They will draw their swords against your beauty and pierce your proud heart. They will bring you down to the pit, and you will die a violent death in the heart of the seas. Will you still say, I am a god, in the face of those who kill you? You are no god in the hands of those who slay you. You will die the death of the uncircumcised at the hands of foreigners. I have spoken, and so it shall be, declares the sovereign Lord. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, take up a lament concerning the king of Tyre, and say to him, this is what the sovereign Lord says. You were the seal of perfection, full of wisdom and perfect in beauty. You were in Eden, the garden of God. Every precious stone was your covering, ruby, topaz, and emerald, the turquoise, the ruby, and the jasper, the sapphire, the turquoise, and the emerald, and gold. The workmanship of your timbrels and pipes was in you. On the day you were created, they were prepared. You were an anointed guardian cherub, for so I had ordained you. You were on the holy mountain of God. You walked among the fiery stones. You were blameless in all your ways from the day you were created until wickedness was found in you. Through your widespread trade, you were filled with violence, and you sinned. So I drove you out as profane from the mountain of God, and I expelled you, guardian cherub, from among the fiery stones. Your heart became proud on account of your beauty, and you corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. So I threw you to the ground. I made you a spectacle before kings. By the multitude of your sins, in the injustice of your trade, you profaned your sanctuaries. So I brought fire from your midst. It devoured you, and I turned you to ashes on the earth, in the sight of all who saw you. All who know you among the peoples are appalled at you. You have become an object of horror, and you will cease to exist forever. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, set your face against Sidon, and prophesy against it, and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I am against you, Sidon, and I will be glorified among you. They will know that I am the Lord when I execute judgments upon you and reveal my holiness in you. I will send a plague upon you and make blood flow in your streets. The slain will fall within you by the sword against you on every side. And they will know that I am the Lord. There will no longer be a prickly bush or a painful thorn to vex the neighboring houses of Israel. And they will know that I am the sovereign Lord. This is what the sovereign Lord says. When I gather the house of Israel from the peoples among whom they are scattered, and I reveal my holiness in them in the sight of the nations, then they will dwell in their own land which I gave to my servant Jacob. They will dwell securely, and then they will know that I am the Lord their God. When I bring back their captives from among the nations and gather them from the countries of their enemies, then I will settle within them, and I will be their God, and they will be my people. Ezekiel chapter 29, verses 1 to 21. In the 10th year, in the 10th month, on the 12th day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, set your face against Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and prophesy against him and against all Egypt. Speak and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Behold, I'm against you, Pharaoh, king of Egypt, the great monster that lies in the midst of his rivers, who has said, my rivers are mine, and I have made them. I will put hooks in your jaws, and fish will come out of your rivers. They will crawl along the dry land. I will leave you in the wilderness, You and all the fish of your rivers. You will lie unburied on the open ground, both you and all who have come with you. Then all the inhabitants of Egypt will know that I am the Lord, for they have been a staff of reed to the house of Israel. When they took hold of you with the hand, you splintered and made their shoulder totally unstable. And when they leaned upon you, you broke and made their back totally tottering. Therefore this is what the sovereign Lord says. Behold, I will bring a sword upon you, and cut off from you man and beast. The land of Egypt will become a desolate waste, and they will know that I am the Lord. Because they have said, the Nile is mine, and I have made it. Behold, I am against your rivers, and I will make the land of Egypt an utter waste and desolation from Migdol to Syene, even to the border of Ethiopia. Man's foot will not pass through it, nor will the foot of any animal pass through it. It will be uninhabited for 40 years. I will make the land of Egypt a desolation among the countries that are desolate, and her cities will be laid waste and desolate for 40 years in the midst of devastated countries. I will scatter Egypt's people among the nations and disperse them through the lands. Yet this is what the sovereign Lord says. At the end of 40 years, I will gather Egypt from the peoples among whom they are scattered. I will bring back the captives of Egypt and cause them to return to the land of Pathros, to the land of their origin, and they will be there a lowly kingdom. It will be lower than the other kingdoms, and it will never again exalt itself above the nations. For I will diminish them, so that they will not dominate the nations. No longer will the house of Israel stumble or totter because of Egypt's help. But they will know that I am the sovereign Lord. In the 27th year, in the first month, on the first day of the month, the word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, made his army labor very hard against Tyre. Every head was made bald, and every shoulder was rubbed raw. But he and his army have accomplished no work from laboring against it. Therefore, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Behold, I will give the land of Egypt to Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, and he will carry off her wealth and capture her booty and plunder her, and it will be the wages for his army. I have given him the land of Egypt as his labor which he performed, because he labored for me, declares the sovereign Lord. On that day I will cause a horn to sprout for the house of Israel, and I will open your mouth in their midst. Then they will know that I am the Lord. Ezekiel chapter 30, verses 1 to 26. The word of the Lord came to me. Son of man, prophesy and say, this is what the sovereign Lord says. Wail, alas for the day is near. Yes, the day of the Lord is near. It will be a cloudy day, a time of doom for the nations. A sword will come against Egypt, and terror will be in Ethiopia and in Libya, when the slain fall in Egypt, when they take away her wealth and her foundations are torn down. Ethiopia, Libya, and Lydia, and all the mixed peoples, and the people of the land of the covenant, will fall by the sword along with them. This is what the Lord says, those who support Egypt will fall, and her proud strength will come down. From Migdol to Syene, they will fall by the sword, declares the sovereign Lord. They will be a desolation in the midst of devastated lands. Her cities will be laid waste and desolate among cities laid waste, and her people will be scattered among people who are scattered, and she will be a plundered land. They will know that I am the Lord when I set fire to Egypt and all her helpers are destroyed. Then will I send messengers among them and warn them, but they will not listen. They will not listen, for they are a rebellious house. So you, son of man, tell the house of Israel, the Lord Yahweh says, behold, I will bring my sword upon you and cut off from you both righteous and wicked. My sword will go out from my house against all flesh, and I will cut off from you the righteous and the wicked, that my sword may be executed. The Lord Yahweh says, woe to the evil prophets who are following their own spirit and have seen nothing. Therefore, son of man, prophesy and tell the prophets that they are going to stumble at their own words. They are a thick fog, and I will overspread it over the land according to their wickedness. I will make them see, they will not see. I will bestow it on them, they will not know it. For I am Yahweh, and I will execute it. The Lord Yahweh says, Behold, I will pour out my wrath on you, and execute judgment on you, and I will be made known among you. When I execute judgments on you, I will send a fire on Egypt, and burn the stronghold of Taman, and I will destroy the palaces of Thebes. The fire will go out from Egypt, and burn Syria, because Syria is at peace with Egypt. On that day, messengers will go out from me in ships to terrify the unsuspecting Ethiopians, and panic will come on them on the day of Egypt's destruction. For behold, it comes, the Lord Yahweh says, so I will execute judgment on Egypt, and they will know that I am Yahweh. It happened in the 11th year, in the first month, on the 7th day of the month, that the word of Yahweh came to me, saying, Son of man, I have broken the arm of Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and behold, it has not been bound up for healing, nor has a bandage been applied to bind it, that it may become strong again, that it may hold a sword. Therefore, the Lord Yahweh says, Behold, I will scatter Egypt, and will break up the power of Egypt, and I will scatter them among the nations, and will destroy them. I will harden their hearts, and I will put my glory in you. And they will know that I am Yahweh when I execute judgments in them, and through them I will be made known. I will strengthen the arms of the king of Babylon, and put my sword in his hand. But I will break Pharaoh's arms, and he will groan before him with the wounds of a slain man. I will strengthen the arms of the king of Babylon, but the arms of Pharaoh will fall. And they will know that I am Yahweh, when I put my sword in the hand of the king of Babylon, and he executes it against Egypt. I will scatter Egypt among the nations, and will disperse them through the countries, and they will know that I am Yahweh.